Psychedelic-indie-rockers MGMT played Singapore at the Suntec Convention Centre. The band was formed in 2005 by lead vocalist and guitarist Andrew Van Wingarden and keyboardist singer Benjamin Goldwasser while they were attending university. The band have since roped in more members and have gone on to tour the world, had their songs featured on shows like Gossip Girl and The Vampire Diaries, as well as been nominated for the Best New Artist at the 2010 Grammy Awards. The band is mostly in their late 20s and have admitted to having ironic and sarcastic humor during interviews that often gets taken out of context. Razy TV asked the band if they've learned their lesson or do they still carry on with their irreverent ways. I've met a couple of musicians who really love to give interviews and some that don't. Has there been instances where you've met an interviewer and you just wanted to take the piss out of this guy from start to end and they ended up just believing you?
Yes.
Yeah. For me personally, I figured I learned pretty quickly that a lot of times like sarcasm really doesn't translate. So yeah, it's better to just try to directly answer someone's question. I've really stepped in it a few times. Well, I don't know because I don't want to repeat it. Otherwise, it just goes back to the pipeline.
Yeah, I would say that if there's like a graphic curve of the level of sarcasm in interviews, MGMT, with the x-axis representing the level of sarcasm and the y-axis representing time, I think it's been decreasing.
Yeah.
But we're still smartasses.
I think it's a lot of times maybe we are just being smartasses because we're just in a goofy mood, but it comes across like we're jerks. But really we're just kind of goofing around, but we shouldn't do that. We should take it seriously.
That's the problem of being in a rock and roll band. I think one of the problems, at least, is that I think I've realized that a lot of people, like, before they know you or talk to you for the first time, their first impression of you is kind of like already at this level of this guy's going to be a complete egotistical dickhead. And it's hard to start off as a smart aleck, kind of sarcastic person when that's the impression that people, because then there's like, yep, I knew it, this guy's a and you could have said something like, you know, completely just bullshit.
Well, 2 albums into their career and the boys seem to be learning how the media works. Speaking of their second album, in the next clip, Razy TV's Gail Chai speaks to MGMT fans to find out which of the 2 albums they liked the most, and then we ask the band their thoughts on what was viewed as a creative departure.